Welcome to Learning Excel. My name is Rafael. In this video now, I'm going to be talking about one of the newer features of 2016, and that's the help option here. It's called Tell Me What You Want to Do. So before I do that, let me just explain a couple of things where you can get help. If you'll notice up here, the tab, it says help. So if you click on it with your left mouse, and you'll get some of these options. Here, of course, you can press on the help button, or you can even go F1. So if I press function 1 key, you notice on the pane we get help. And of course, you can ask virtually anything. So if I click on something, and if I want to know something about tables and charts, I can click on it, and then I can click on this, and it'll show me how to create charts with the video and so on. So there's a tremendous amount you can do here. Here you can have customer support if you want customer support. You can show training also, and this is obviously the videos here, small video clips that you can do. So you can certainly navigate through this also. If you click on this one, if you click on the community, and if you have obviously set to the internet, then it'll take you to the tech community for Microsoft 4, where you can ask various questions if you want. And that's certainly something you should I encourage you to do. And the other thing I want you to talk about now is this, tell me what you want to do. So I've kept it deliberately last, if you will. It's because now we have some questions we can ask about. Just because you're coming to the end of this course doesn't mean that you stop learning. I've been doing Excel for many, many years, and there's still a lot of stuff that I learn every day that I can do or ask questions. And this, obviously, I've been using the help, but this great feature is great. So for example, now I can ask questions if I want to get even more details that I've given. For example, VLOOKUP. So if I want more information about VLOOKUP, I can type in VLOOKUP, then it gives you a lot of points to do. Talk about actions of pivot tables in association with VLOOKUPs. Talks about references. So if I click on this, you can see the various functions that I can work with in the VLOOKUP or other functions that may matter. If you want to get help specifically about the VLOOKUP, then certainly click on this, click on VLOOKUP function, and now it's going to give you a presentation, more detail than most people can hear. So at this point, you can certainly read this for yourself, what you need to do, but I think I've given you enough information, at least about what the VLOOKUP does. But here is where you can get more detail than certainly I can present. So there's a lot of things you can do here. Also, if you just type in column, for example, it'll talk about speaks cells by column, column spark lines, insert sheet, and as you can see, it gives you a tremendous amount of related information to column now. So if I go over here, column functions, column how to freeze, and I've shown you all these kind of things here. But again, I encourage you to utilize this new feature of Excel so you can continuously learn. That's the key thing in becoming an expert. I've given you the beginning foundation of Excel, but it's up to you to constantly be abreast of the new things or things that I've given you in mildly to get more detail about. I certainly don't know everything about Excel, and I don't claim to. But what I do know is that I can certainly get information that I want about anything related to Excel. That's the foundation that I've given you. I've given you enough information now to say, okay, I don't know that, but I know how to get it. That's the key thing of any administrator in any field, is you don't know how to solve every problem, but you know how to get the information to solve problems. So that's the key thing. So I would certainly recommend you do that and get a little more information about this particular tell me what you want to do. And this is exclusively in 2016. I don't believe it's in 2013 or previous versions. But again, you can get the help for the previous versions. So take a look at this and just dabble with it. It's going to be a tremendous amount of information. And that's a good thing and bad thing, because you can get inundated with information. But only address this, I would suggest, if you're really stuck on something or want detailed information about this, then certainly look at this option. So I'm going to leave it here, and we'll continue with the next video. So my name is Rafael, and this is Learning Excel. See you in the next video.